was popping. Line them up, bring them down. Because it's one of those situations where somebody going to end up being either in the house or peeking around the corner. Ooh, I shouldn't tell nobody to do nothing like that. Because, like, how something could end up happening, like, the only hazy piece is easy peasy. Okay, New Jersey. Mm. So this has happened in New Jersey, or someone could be from this place, but it's just like, what's this, Rosemont? It could be like Edgewater, Rosemont, Winter Springs, Oviedo. That's Seminole County. Seminole County, I mean, so somebody could have called in a favor from Seminole County, or somebody could be a Seminoles fan, a 49ers, Redskins. Because somebody is literally asking in a favor from a friend, but they're from Seminole County, or they're 49ers fan. It's something with, it's a friend like Edgewood, or somebody could be from New Jersey or whatever. It's like I could give somebody a way out, but I don't want to, because it's like it could be like a real sketchy type of thing. Also, someone could be considering like, dang, will this be a safe place for them to go? It's like somebody could be considering going somewhere. Like if they're not able to do something, it's like somewhere it's like, I don't know. Because I keep getting like someone like, I don't know. Could I don't know. I don't know. But it's like whoever this is, it's like where they can go, this person keeps doing something real negative or real shisty. That's the only issue. That's why it's just like, should you help this person though? Because this person is really slick at the mouth. Like somebody would help them, but it's like they real slick at the mouth. But I don't know. To each is their own. But somebody's like, if I gotta play this role to get there. For real, like somebody is awesome. If I gotta pay my role to get there. I mean, if it's gonna keep me from being this and whatever this case may be. Ooh wee. Uh-huh. Something's in the kitchen. Like something is in someone's kitchen. What y'all folks be doing out here in these streets? Somebody could also want to like, it's a process. Also, somebody who could be dealing with like somebody's name could be like Mo, Masir, Misal, Moyer, Myers. That could be first, middle, last name. Moore County, Clifford, Clifton, or Cliff County, Cliff City. Or somebody could work in a strip club, own a strip club. Somebody shouldn't have hired somebody, or could have like somebody did business with someone. Somebody about to feel real slighted. Somebody about to feel real slighted. Because you know how like usually some people will come in and be like, yo, could you hold this for me? Can you do this for me? Somebody shouldn't have did that. I'm just tell somebody, because for one person, whenever somebody's name could be like Remy, Rima, Maya, Biddy or something like that. Somebody trusted the wrong person. Especially if you know their birthday is like September 9th September. If something ain't happening, it's gonna go down on the 31st. Especially if you did some type of business in August with this person and they got like plastic surgery. Because I'm getting, she said she got her some new some new breasts. Excuse my French, I almost said it. Especially they got breast lift, or they could have just got a new, a new set, or like a mummy surgery or something like that. Somebody got the mummy surgery. And whoever could have, somebody's name can be Landry, Lourdes or something like that. Elaine's or something. Bruh. Somebody going to end up facing 11 years behind this person because either somebody likes to sleep with police officers on the low. And when this is also a person that asks like, okay, if I do you this favor, would y'all be able to like help me or whatever? And this person, like, I feel like they very fond of whoever this person is. Somebody's name could be like Felicia, Fonda, Frida, Frederica, something, whatever. But they definitely got their breast done or got a tummy tuck or something like that. Or got like lipo on their thighs. Because, some people going to feel like this is like some karma type of thing. But if they don't believe in karma or whatever, because I'm getting like, they got kids, why would they even want to, do me like this? $10 grams. Because somebody promised somebody, well, I can make sure whenever you stop them, you'll catch them with at least 10 grams on them. Because this will be usually a person that will hold something for some people. Like, ain't nobody going to ask them. But whoever this is that usually holds something, it's like, dang, somebody just did somebody dirty. That ain't none of my business, but it's whoever this person is, they like to be in people's business, though. That's why somebody's like, are you going to tell us? Are you going to tell us? I'm tempted to, but that ain't none of my concern because there's some people over here. Somebody could be from like Lucerne, Laverne, or somebody's name could be like Louis, Lucerne, something about that. Laverne. I know of a Laverne, Alabama. I know there's an Erie, Pennsylvania. Mulberry bush. Or somebody got a bush. Trim her down, please. Trim them down. But whatever this is, man down. Somebody need to be real careful because this person could set somebody up. Oh, they definitely do. This is like a person that identifies and be like, oh, I'm an empress. I'm this. It's like, sit down. Because first of all, why you going to sit there and get in the game and then like end up finding out that you can deal with somebody from the courthouse? This is like, they don't deal with the judge or an attorney. And if they did, they could have turned the attorney on to, because whoever one of these attorneys is, they into the same gender or whatever. But this is like a female attorney that she like other women, but I don't feel like the husband is like real versed in it. But this one could know, like they could sleep with the bailiff, but the bailiff is cool with the judge type of thing. So they end up getting like certain information or whatever. And it's like, If you keep this undercover, I can go ahead and make a business off of that. So this person end up like making a business off of like some type of back page website or whatever. But like I said, accustomedly, like if this is like people that are like DJs, they work at the strip clubs or bars and things like that, they will hold somebody. Somebody was holding something and they told, and it's like, well, if I tell you this, because even though I participated in this, and then this is like my boyfriend or my baby daddy or somebody, somebody could be like pregnant, and it's like the timing could match up with whatever it is. So whoever this cop or whatever this person is that this woman is dealing with, because somebody got a tattoo of either a sunflower or a wolf on them, or a portrait of one of their relatives on their body. That's the tall tale right there. They got a portrait of somebody that they hold dear to them, a sunflower or a wolf. Or they always talking about an alpha this, alpha that, blah, blah, blah. They told. But it's like they told on, like, it's like the discussion they could have had with the dude, because I feel like the dude could have like talked to a friend, hypothetically asking questions like, well, if this happened and this kind of come up, what would happen with this then? That right there is what came in. Somebody's name could be Donald or Destin, or this could have happened in Destin, Florida, or Destiny. Somebody could have also met up at Denny's. Excuse me. Whoever Remy is, Remy been telling on y'all. I don't know who that is. It could be a nickname or something like that. But it's like, I'm Remy with the remedy. Mix me to infinity. Like, mix me in. Like, ooh, I could go ahead and do this, best friend. And they snitching. This person could also feel like they like looked up because it's like a doctor or something like that. They could have met a doctor through this network or whatever that been giving them more money. This is like some of them people where, if this is like flexing, right? Hopefully this ain't LGBT community. No shade, because I ain't got no problem with it, because I don't care. But whoever this is like, ooh, I got me a gangster, a thug. First of all, you got a slow person that can barely read, that is a popcorn reader, that got to perceive to be a thug and still hiding from everybody about who they really is. Okay, this is not Wayne. Wayne was like, not, I'm not talking about Wayne. Like, real people that's out there in the streets know which Wayne I'm talking about. Okay, this is one that gotta compensate and show like they tough and they ain't tough. Okay, like, this is the one y'all call to be like backing you up whenever you flipping and gotta go meet at these hotels to meet these men to keep the discreetness and stuff like that. Whoever this person is, that's who's telling it. Somebody could have recently had like Nutella or likes Nutella or hazelnut. Okay, hazelnuts crispers or those wafer bars. Somebody likes to eat those or something like that. I don't know. I don't know nobody like that. What is it called? Bean Nutella or something like that. But whoever this is, they told. Ooh. Because this person could have asked, like, if they dealing with a cop, right? And it's like either something could have went on or happened with another friend, and they was asking hypothetically, if they can get somebody released or whatever the case may be. This person could have called in a person and like, hey, do we have this type of case going on? And whatever case it was, after they asked in on the information, it's like, hey, just to discuss this, because whatever the case may be, they could have wrote up the statement or whatever. It's like, if we brought this person in, somebody's name could be Rover, or somebody drives a Land Rover or a Range Rover. They drive one. Okay, they could have purchased this around 2022, 2023, or 2025. They could have purchased it, or that's the year of what it is that they have. Or they could have a 2013 or a 2018 Land or Range Rover type of thing. But they had called in the favor to ask if they gave up this information, how much time would they get this person off, or would this person be able to post bail? And it's like, well, who's that person to you, or what is it, that they got going on? So this person could be having discussion with a corrections officer, because it's getting a police officer that comes in and meet the people at the precinct that's inside. So it's like trying to call and figure out certain information, but it's like giving misinformation to the inside, but the outside coming back out to tell somebody else about what it is. Whoever is the female that's born in 1963 that had this military people, and then it's like it's a female person born in 1963. If they got a son, because if they born in 63, that person got to be like in their 20s, 30s, or something like that. They got a son. They taught their son how to sleep with whoever, man or woman. They don't care, long as they get it. But this if this is a man, he sleep with military men or people that he know he can, like in college and things like that. So if the person, if I'm saying this person could know this Remy person, but they deal with, or they could stay near a military base. They could stay near a military base or a courthouse. Somebody lives close to it. No more or less than 5 miles. Don't go over 5 miles. They could stay 5 miles from either this courthouse or this military base. They could stay about 5 miles. It don't take them long to get there. If it's not those places, it's like excuse me, uh, if it's a National Guard or like law firm, it's like a 10 mile. One of these people wear their hair in a afro. Somebody working at a hospital. 5 of these people got folks in a nursing home. So with these people in the nursing home or something like that, there's about to be an audit on the insurance company and then what coverage that they had for these people that was going in there. So now the thing in question is an insurance policy and an advance directive that they about to question. Somebody about to question about their insurance policies, if they got DNRs, and then accidental and passed on insurance about these people that could be in this home. Also, someone could have worked in one of these places and something that happened maybe around 2025, and they was able to cover it up and make it look accidental, or it was just like you know how like you end up resuscitating a person by accident, but it's like the paperwork was missing, or it was like something didn't get updated around 2024. So whenever they did it, and it was just like either like chest compressions and the bone end up piercing something, or it's like collapsing, it was just only going to do so much because the person was already fragile. Some people about to get tied to that. Especially whoever this courthouse admin person is. Somebody could work for like Social Security. They could work at the courthouse at any of the sections inside the courthouse before you got to go meet with the judge or go, plead your case. If somebody stays anywhere from 5 to 10 miles from a bank, or a bank that could be looked into, I'm getting like 5 years back of information. So somebody could have eyes on the inside that came from this veteran and this nurse and this doctor. Also, this pastor or a minister. Parables. That's the church. So they could have paid for two people. They could have paid this person that extra $5,000 over the last few years to keep quiet while they monitored this. And then whatever they could have did like 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago with an accidental policy. Because they was going to send somebody in to try to play sweet or innocent about this, especially in 2024. It's tied to these people. Like, it's a lot of things tying right back. So it's some people that's sitting there like chiefing, like, dang, hold on. Like, somebody's literally like, hold on. I'm giving somebody like smoking, like, hold on, let me hold up, let me see something. Somebody's name could be like Lenny, Leonard, Leon, Leo. Somebody's really sitting here like, hold up, this sounds about right. Because I'm getting like, if these were people inquiring about, okay, something don't sound right, but they going somewhere or they like encountering someone or talking to someone or getting some or hearing some, it's like, wait a minute, now that sound about right, that makes sense. But where these two people came in, that didn't make sense. These 5 other people came in, that didn't make sense. All right, these 2 moms, or this could be a mom or something like that, or some grandmas or something like that, or they could be women that are mothers. And this men or these organizations, because somebody could be a blood, somebody could be a crib, somebody could be a MS-13, whatever this is, someone making sense. Because these people right here, they said, hold up, pause. Everything pause until we figure this out, because ain't nobody else fit to make no more moves to get us on here, because it's like literally to avoid everything that could be going on at this time. It's just like somebody like, hold up, nah, it need to add up before we even decide to make any type of moves. And this ain't spiritual. This is going on in the physical 3D, because a lot of people want to equate like intuitiveness and forget all of that. Forget all of that. The karma comes in how karma comes in, and it's going to come physically whenever you tend to do certain things. Somebody, even if they on a spiritual level, the spiritual aspect is somebody do not want somebody to deal with, to see through on the third eye, the crown chakra, is someone's heart chakra. Also, somebody want to keep a person from speaking. If anything, the more that somebody is doing it on a spiritual level, you making that person speak a whole bunch more than what it is that they're bargaining for, right? Excuse me. So this is where some people are going to learn spiritual warfare becomes real obsolete whenever you start waking up a beast that you weren't even prepared for. This is like summoning in demons and stuff like that, and really thinking certain people are dummies, and then it gets real funny. Where it was ha funny on a physical 3D because they was moving it with money, and then they go ahead and feel like, oh, we're gonna do some esoteric, religious, spiritual stuff, and it gets ha funny. You woke up a demon that you really thought was a dummy. Now, where is the funny? The funny is now where it was spiritual on a physical 3D. This is happening. These are discussions that's happening, and even with these discussions that's happening, some of these people like, hold up. I ain't gonna say nothing to these folks, because these folks deal with that folk, and that folk deal with this point, and I ain't got no time for that. Because whoever these people is about they about to do some things, and it's like, is it worth the risk? Also, there's like somebody's name could be Roscoe, Oscar, or something like that. I don't blame you, but the biggest part of this is just like, say that this is or some indigenous people, Native American reservations. But the crazy part of this is like with this attorney or whatever, because somebody could be feeling like, if this is the law, this person want to get out of it because somebody really feel like somebody's a dummy, and it's like, I want to use your words against you. So when these people do decide to take action, I can say that these people are supporting you, and I'm not able to say any of these supporting me. The only way that their attorney will be able to utilize that is if you are receiving form of payment. I don't have supporters. So for me, I don't care. I can say what I want. First Amendment, right? And when you go into the court of law, I plead the fifth. I'm not able to confirm or deny, right? So when you come to do certain things like that, that's why you have to be careful whenever you take in contents or the context out of space, because these are people like, do we go? I mean, the choice is theirs, but I feel like it's going to be a go, because I can't confirm or deny or justify or persuade the masses to do anything, especially when you're not gaining financial aspect of it. Those that are out there doing these on live and they receiving payment like, oh, I'll take your reading. I'll take your reading. I ain't taking no readings. I ain't been receiving that since what? They shut me down, what, 2024? So I'm safe. So anybody else that was doing anything prior to, shoot, that's going to fall on them. So an attorney try to bring me into court, basically that person could flip it right back on them. That's why where this was, where someone was trying to oppress or suppress something and then trying to make it seem like they got this information. Guess what? Somebody got a funny feeling. It's like, I got a feeling that the fact that we went on ahead and did this type of things, also someone could view a person as a villain. To some, an angel, others a villain. To each is their own. But whatever this is, excuse me, somebody's finally realizing at the same time, like, God dog it. Somebody knew something would have been able to get flipped regardless of how they was going to do it. Because first of all, you will have to literally prove somebody is incompetent. You got to prove that. I don't care if you sit there and say the person is schizoaffective. A schizoaffective person can still be coherent. A schizoaffective person could still be coherent. You still have a right within yourself, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, long as you, as yourself, are not showing symptoms within a certain amount of time, whether you are on medication or off medication. You will literally have to show that you had some type of, if they diagnose you with this, within a 3-year or a year span, they have to literally show that you had a episode. And even in that episode, prescribing the person, they got to make sure that they prescribe. And after they prescribe, you have to at least show that it's within your system. And when it's not within your system, or they wasn't able to do that, or claim that they reached out to you and they wasn't reaching out to you, and you got proof where you spoke out on platforms. That's why the digital era is so useful. When you speak out on a digital platform, that right there is still utilized in the court of law, especially if or when you ever discover that they take back. That's like me finding out I have a court case. They use videos from here to say that I was belligerent, acting out, right? At any given time that they use that, and I get ready to show up into court, whether I reappeal or reopen or get something reinvestigated at any given time, do you have proof to show that these people try to call you? Do you got proof that they had the numbers, that it was up to date? Did you have it posted anywhere? Any public platform, social media platform where you have posted certain things and showed that you were showing up and you had the capability. You mentioned the location, the office place, the doctors, whoever were taking care of you on a social media platform. Is no longer inadmissible. It is actually useful in the court of law, and especially if they try to do certain things with power of attorneys. If your family's trying to do that, if there was money left to you and things like that, that's how you end up getting countersuits, and you can sue them for slander, defamation of character, personal injury. So even if you had those diagnoses, they are agitating those diagnoses by intentionally looking to utilize something as a benefit when it wasn't to a benefit. So you just got to really look at this matter of what this is. This is no different than whoever these Remy people are, the Remy person, whatever the case may be. Somebody that work in the club, you about to get hit. Whoever this Virgo person is with this life insurance, they about to get hit. I feel like this group or other organization, street gang, they sit here like, hold up, which pathway? I feel like they pulling away from all these people, whoever these retired military people are. They about to freeze their assets or their accounts here shortly. Because whoever this military people is, it's like somebody could have went to like Thailand, uh, Singapore, the Philippines, Taiwan, anywhere in Taiwan. They went anywhere, somewhere in Taiwan for sure. The Philippines. Because somebody like to deal with them susus. Somebody like them some susus. You don't know what the meals. Salon. AKA a massage. Somebody definitely was using massage parlors. Oh, they definitely was. Somebody like to bull ride. If they day trade, because it's like whoever these military people were that got involved in this, they took the money and put it into the stock market, and they was trading in the stock market. They were trading bullish. Okay. Even though bullish is not the right way, but in the next 2 weeks, if you are into the stock market, go bullish for a little bit. Okay. It's not going to be in the bearish. It's going to be in the bull. Okay. We got a Mad Max on our hand here. So somebody's trying to collect the toe tag money. Somebody is looking to collect the toe tag money. Because money is looking real funny, because somebody could have just paid up front $5,000 to $50,000. Somebody pregnant could have also received $3,000 to flip on another person. Or they could be taking $3,000 to $35,000. Somebody needs to check your bank statements, bruh. Because somebody likes to go back into the bank account and then they'll change the name that they either went shopping, because somebody likes to go shopping a lot. And I mean, your best bet is to lock the card and like revoke or change the password. But whoever this is, this person went back and changed in the bank account. That they like, if y'all have a common friend that works at the, what you call it, mechanic shop, they changed the name to that. So you can go in and you be like, oh, okay, what does this stand under? Somebody need to go check that. Also, whenever you make a payment on your bank statement, those coming from an official site is going to be in capitalization and it's going to have all the information. Those that are getting trailed to other places, go do the research on your bank account. Okay. Somebody could have been trying to do it as massage, as a recovery from their plastic surgery or whatever, and it did not go to that. Someone who took out HELOC was to go ahead and go pay for something that happened at the bank, also to go take a hit out on somebody because they feel like somebody might tell. It's like they feel like you might tell. Whoever, somebody's name could be Montez, Montel, Mario, Monique, Monica. Somebody's nickname is Mo for sure. Maurice, Marco. They feel like y'all gonna tell. Or I mean, especially if y'all went to a hotel within the last 8 weeks. And it was a setup too. Oh, it definitely was a setup. It's like being Tuvi. Oh, okay. Somebody's name could be Tuvi, Tovi, Tavia, Tonia, Antonia, or something like that. Toli, Yoli. Whoever Yoli was, Yoli set y'all up for the okie doke because they needed y'all to be so emotionally charged whenever y'all went somewhere or to go listen to someone or go. It's like to be around someone, but to get you emotionally charged to take you off of the fact that they may have been told that they won't get charged for something if they did this. So it's like, come over here, come listen to me real quick. She our problem. She our problem. We was targeting her. We was doing this or whatever the case may be. But in the background, this person was giving up all the information. Somebody could have betted on the game. Did KD get traded? Maybe he did. I don't know. I hate being distracted by all this stupid stuff. Somebody gonna be anxious. Somebody could be like super uber anxious. Somebody could also have did something with Uber too. Somebody could feel like their communication is being monitored, which it is. However, it's not being monitored in the way you feel. Excuse me. Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are getting snaked by whoever this is that have promised some folks like, yeah, I put in my money to help do some arson on them and do this and take their life away. So hopefully they get caught on fire, or we're going to get some this and this and do this to a person. Whoever that is, like, bruh, reminiscing on the past is just like that. Somebody like to listen to 90s rap or whatever. Somebody could be feeling sick because I'm just getting somebody getting real bad heartburn or like ready to throw up. Like, yeah, all right, go get some ginger and lemon water. Drink some tea, baby. You'll be all right. Man, oh, man. If your name Manuel, Manny, sugar for it. Sugar. You should have found something out in the next 7 days, especially if you've been messing with a little young hoe. Excuse my lips. Or somebody had to go to urgent care. Somebody could be from the Caribbean. Because I'm getting like somebody having issues with their stomach. With your stomach. Or like asthma or breathing issues. Somebody that's been dealing with that. Especially if you got some kids. Somebody's name could be Yvette. Or somebody drive a Corvette. Get some, what them called, spider plants. And one of those humidifiers along with the little thing to clean out in your room. Y'all need to get that in the crib ASAP. Somebody's trying to, I don't know who y'all be having in the crib. Somebody's a heavy cigarette smoker. That's kind of jacked up. Whoever recently did this, it's like somebody gonna find like a rusted nail in the tread of their car, especially if you got a truck or you just got some new tires or some rims or something like that. Somebody put some that's petty, but somebody check your tires or whatever. Somebody took some needles in there, or somebody been busting out the, instead of busting out the windows, they doing real subtle stuff. Somebody dealing with a psycho. It's not me. It's not me. The lies they tell. Somebody can have a 4-year-old or a 4 to 9-year-old son. Whoever got a 4 to 9-year-old son, hey, bruh. Shorty said they was gonna tell on you for trafficking. I couldn't make it up if I tried. I'm not out here in the world, but let me tell you how it usually goes. And somebody, if you out here in ego, and you really feel like the person you laying next to, and you do certain things with artillery and ammunition, trust and believe. And their name is Nisha, Manisha, Tisha, Kisha, Lisha, whatever. Anything on that Isha. Okay? Yeah. She told on you, okay? She told on you. I don't know what you didn't give them or what you told them no to. Okay? And something about the car note, and you told them no. And the fact that you told them no, and they called you on your phone and like use a HOE, Somebody was like, how you know I had that conversation? I don't know. I don't care to know, but apparently this person loves to be in everybody's business, and then they come lay up with you or do certain things with you because y'all exchanging something in some shape, form, or fashion, and it's coming out over here. I don't like it because I ain't a nosy person and I don't care about your life. But apparently they want me to know a lot about your life. Somebody's name is Danny or Daniel. Dang, Daniel. Dang, Daniel, why you lie like that? You ain't got to lie like that. You was being a monkey. Because somebody could have... The fact that I said, dang, Daniel, dang, Danny, Daniel, or whatever. Did this fool go lie to somebody and tell them? I'm getting somebody could have said this around like June, July, but it was like, you ain't have to lie like that. Because I'm getting like, if it was some other two people in the room and they went to go say, yeah, I ain't even like this person because they stuff is dry. Everybody must have had to turn and look at this person and it's like, oh, really? Tell me more. And it's like, if anybody... Sharita, this is not nice, but forget it. This old Teletubby, old goofy looking thing went and told somebody that somebody is dry, and it was like maybe two other people that knew that it was like, no, that person is not dry. I know you lying. But it was like the lie could have seemed very given in the moment because somebody could have said something around Thanksgiving and it was like questioning. It was just like, okay, so it's like asking details. If it's the layup with a person, I don't care your gender, but it's like something about a person that whenever like whoever they could have told this person been with the person. So it's like it'll be well known that this is a lie, but this is like a person that don't get around like that. But it's like, what else they do? Oh, I met them off of Tinder and they was dry and they did this. And it was like, I'm getting someone could have waited, like it probably didn't hit until like months later. So it's like sending out another person and see if something was going to go down. They got this, that got shut down. But it's like, dang, but why I got shut down like that? But it's like, it comes up again. Whoever this D person is, it came up again. And when the conversation came on, it's just... It's like it showed and proven that this person, who y'all out here got somebody chasing you. It's like they gonna talk nonsense talking about if you were listen, sloppy toppy, hobby dobby on your lobby. If you got a monkey, baby, you ain't gotta use no lip gloss on it. And somebody was out here lying like it was no tomorrow. Okay. Cause somebody, I mean, if you're a woman, okay, some women do get like that, okay? Low libido people and those that don't keep up with it, you gotta get them going. But the ones that you know you keep up with your hygiene and you keep up with your health and stuff like that, can I have the macaronis extra saucy, please? Without the yeast, okay? Because somebody out here do got yeast. But hey, to each his own, no judgment. Just get that checked out, please. But if it's a man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know it. But mind your business. But whoever this person was sitting there, they is not the business. They didn't ever get it. But also at the same time, trying to say somebody was insignificant just to get other people to go along with it. Because for somebody got some people that's like, yo, I'm on it. I hear what you saying and all, but I want to try it though. Somebody could also have been telling somebody like they either encountered somebody at the mall and they was doing this or whatever. But it's like, how you gonna convince somebody that they broke if they can ball out like this? I don't know. Also, it's like if this is like a child support type of situation or a recent breakup or something like that, it's like thoroughly looking into, first of all, you're secure, you got your own, you do what it is that you need to do. I'm talking about the ones that you independently, it's not like I'm picking up, oh mama, can you do this? Oh sister, no, you got that on your own. For somebody else in a matter of a situation, child, I ain't never seen that happen before. For somebody else, it's just like these are codependent. Okay, so somebody, you are independent and you got codependent people that gotta use other people to get it, sitting there going against it. You that are out here that's go getters, you know how to figure it out and get you on your own. This is what's going on. If y'all men, y'all the ones, like if y'all go out to the club or if you hang out with a group of men or whatever, somebody you stylish as shit. You put that on. For somebody, it's like if y'all amongst the group, you pull them. But you're the reason why certain people gravitate to y'all. Is somebody a promoter or something? Or it's like you the person that, people just gravitate to you or something like that. The only way out, you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. Somebody got a gonzo looking nose. Who y'all hang out with that got a gonzo looking nose? If this person got a big old nose, and I'm talking about that gonzo looking nose, if you know who Gonzo is from the Muppet Babies, that joker right there be like, I'm here, don't no one knows, but this person always got their nose somewhere that they supposed to be. But also, this is like a person that screwed behind their homeboys too. That's why somebody could have got burnt. If y'all do IFA or whatever, that's who the child. What y'all got going on? Also, somebody gonna find out that same person they keep like trying to keep up mess or whatever. And bruh, females be predators too. So this is like a female that's into a younger female. Somebody could be like 18 to 21. This female could be messing with that girl. But it's like they blackmailing another man to say like, nah, I'm gonna say it's you. Cause she's sleeping with you too. But it's like, it's every time that y'all get drunk. But it's whatever this is, I don't even want to know because I don't even want to touch on that because that's like robbing the cradle. Somebody's name could be Robert or Robin, Roberto. Somebody caught red-handed because it's like, why would you sit here and just keep trying to like, ain't nobody scared about what it is. Like, it's like at the same time, some of y'all out here being parents, first of all, once you got teenagers in the house, put them on birth control. Because if you as a woman or as a parent in your house and you already wilding out and you move around how you moving, I'm trying to prevent my kids. First of all, you knew how you was. You was a little thought pocket when you was young then. You got to know, and especially if your kids is trying to give you some talk back and all that little stuff, at one point in time, they showing that they interested in something, unless they showing that they into the same gender, okay? Even unless they're boys. Because if it's girls, I mean, you still got to teach them and stuff like that. Because girls that are into other girls, they tend to end up getting herpes. The boys, okay, educate your sons, especially if he's showing that he's into other boys. Take him to the clinic so he can know whatever it is. No different if you got younger girls and she's showing she into boys. It ain't no telling what they gonna do. They gonna start running away and stuff like that. But right now, with the fact that they running away, a lot of these folks is banking on the fact that they running away and they end up getting pimped out. So put them on birth control. Put them on birth control. Unlike my folks out of here, they fast, but yet I ain't nobody had to have the harsh lifestyle that I did. Mine was pimping me out just to get a paycheck and keeping me in the house so I wouldn't be able to report it. So know the difference. Like, teach these kids. If you got a baby mama and she ratchet and she a dirty foot, look out for your kids. I don't care what kind of lifestyle you live in. If you really real and that's supposed to be your homeboy, he ain't your homeboy if he ain't taking care of his kids, and you ain't no real man by telling him I ain't kicking it with you if you ain't taking care of your kids. Period. Don't sit there and try to get another woman to respect you and you sitting there keeping dudes around you and your crew and he ain't, you take care of your kids, you handle home, you make sure everything is good, but you ain't no man to go tell the homie, hey, yeah, we cool or whatever, but you don't handle business. How do you expect for somebody to have some respect for you if you ain't handling business? I don't care if you my man and you got about 4 or 5 baby mamas. You better check them. Y'all better all be in accord because at the end of the day, it ain't about none of you heifers. It's about them kids. And as long as I'm here, the kids is going to be respected. But also at the same time, don't be sitting there trying to go at the woman that man chose. You're a weak woman if you got to sit there and feel like you got to show your authority or it ain't none of that. It ain't really my problem or my business. But also at the same time, out of respect for you, your man is going to make sure he check everybody about you. And then when it comes around you, you make sure that you got to do what you got to do. Period. I ain't leaving him. I ain't coming up over him. I don't want this person around my kid. You mean you don't want that person around them kids because it's going to teach you something that you ain't willing to do? It's going to prove that you're being lazy and you're not willing to communicate? Just say that. Because it's somebody that's dealing with this type of situation right now. Like, oh, I ain't leaving because if he leaves for another woman, man, first of all, it ain't no chance that he probably leaving you for another woman. What are you going to do if he leave you for another man? Okay, then. Now you're sitting there all distraught, emotionally lost, and then 10 times out of 10, if you really petty, shoot, go get somebody that's ready to go ahead and need somebody with some low self-esteem. Your last B, she's it. Go ahead. Then here I am, now I'm considered the bad guy. No, get yourself up, get your emotions up, and take it as guess what? It just didn't work out. It wasn't healthy, but you can be cordial in those type of things. The only time that it's not cordial is there any type of domestic type of situation in there? If domestics is not in there, then okay, what's the problem? Unless that person is really showing you they're just very vindictive. And most of the time you see it from women more than you see it from men, but men do it too for a control thing. They cut it off. I be having to tell men, okay, if they ain't going to be willing to cooperate, you did everything you're supposed to do in the courthouse, cut it off. Long as you as the woman or a man and you ain't got your kids, because shoot, I'll be considered a deadbeat right now. I won't ever talk to none of my baby daddies. I won't talk to none of my family because I know it won't get anywhere. I know I'm thinking right. I know I'm handling it right and I'm approaching it right. But the fact that they want to use it as control and always put me in the courtroom, what's the smart thing? I just rather cut my loss. But as a woman, as a mother, it doesn't take away that I have nurturing or anything like that. Hey, at one given time, they will turn 16 to 18 at a point in time in their life. And if they're willing, and I know I'm willing, so in this time, I'm going to take the time to heal myself, get my affairs in order, get my money in order, make sure I'm at home and everything is stable. So, you know, if or when they come around when they 16 or 18, hey, it's some money over here, it's a crib over here, you know, they ain't got to stay with me because you don't know how that relationship is going to come back to you. You don't ever know, but at least your responsibility of making sure that they have the money is there. They got a crib there. You took that time of however, you know, you left them at when they was 6 years old. All right, by the time they're 18, ain't no reason for you not to have no bank account set up for them. Ain't no reason for you not to have it set up. Ain't no reason for you to not already accumulate it over time to either get your money up to be able to afford property, a multiplex or something like that. Because other than that, if you're not able to accumulate that while you single and you ain't got no drama going on, the person kicking it with you, if they not sitting there elevating you where y'all can get property, build money, trust funds, wills and stuff like that, why are they there in the first place? Why are you married to a person that's spending more than what it is that you bringing in? And if they not adding in the ideas for y'all to build legacy, why are they there? You just wasting your money. It ain't tricking if you got it, but apparently you ain't got it if you got to keep tricking off on them just to keep them there. Just for something eye candy. For that case, there's a brothel anywhere in the U.S. that you can go to go pay for it. I'd rather pay for it than been sitting there worried about I got to keep up with spending on you just to keep you there, just for everybody to give me the attention that I need. The fuck? Be on my own, happy, carefree, rolling around, snoring, calling in the hogs, chilling. I'm not going to sit there and be wasting my money just to keep you there. And that's more money. Okay, shoot. That 5,000 I could have just spent over there with him. I could have just went on ahead and opened up another investment account. All right, cool, bet. Shoot, even then, if I had a sugar daddy, shoot, are you giving me anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 every few weeks or something? Because every time he giving me to me, I'm gonna make sure I'm invested in something new, something better, bigger. Because every time he gonna feel like it's a pure investment. Every time I come over there, and plus you get what you want. That's a whole different ball game. Not that you spending and spending and spending and ain't no investment coming out of it. That's what I be thinking is crazy. Okay, yeah, they own, but is it generating income constantly? And if it's not, what is you doing? What is you doing? I ain't trying to scam nobody because I needed to be legit and clean. And even when I do decide to go to the unclean, shoot, it ain't nowhere in the world where I could go where the money is still gonna be at. Oh, they acting up over here. Well, shoot, I know we got a few million over here. We got some over there in Asia. We got some in Europe. We got some over here in Australia. We got some over here in South America. We got some over here chilling in, in Mexico, whatever the case may be. But if you just spend it and it ain't going nowhere, like, I ain't got to keep trying to worry about making a quick buck off of something and trying to get it off the next person. That's the laziest, lamest thing to do in your life. That clearly shows you have no talent, no skills, and no capability, let alone motivation. Somebody is literally dealing with that. Somebody about to be having a conversation in the next 24 hours. For another you over the next 6 days to a month. Because somebody could feel like on another level, somebody's intellect is too high for them to just like keep trying to do something. Because it's like, I like it better when somebody could say, whoa, that is disrespectful. That is very disrespectful. Someone could say that they like someone way better when they are high. I mean, THC allows me to tolerate way much more than what I'm tolerating right now. But anything outside of that, I don't know what y'all high on. To each their own. Onward. Somebody could be trying to confront somebody. It sounds like the truth, but it's a bold-faced lie. Multiple situations of manipulation and deception has occurred. My bad, y'all. Somebody is just trying to overwork themselves. They talk bad about you all the time. Somebody could have like recently been trying to slow down on talking about a situation. Also, it's a female that some people ain't gonna want to work with no more in the next 6 days because it's like, because what you was talking about, honey, like, nah, that makes more sense because this is not it. It's really giving me the vibes of somebody really trying to stress home, or it's like certain readers or things like that. Well, I want to say that they got mental issues, and like, shut up. If you don't know how to elaborate on it and you don't know the true definition of DSM qualifications, the ins and outs of it, and you're not really versed with the American Psychology Association and or versed in it, or never went to like psychological help past a 1 year or a 30-day or a 3-month session, please be quiet. Don't speak on that, because that's not giving fair just to those who are dealing with it, and they need to make sure that they encounter how to select appropriately so they do take the initiative to get the appropriate help. Because some people just need to hear, like, I don't want to sit there and have to give you, oh, this is what it is so you can self-diagnose. No, be fully aware of what it is that you're dealing with, because sometimes you will end up going to places and seeking therapy from people who are looking to literally diagnose you with anything just to get a research out of you versus going to a therapist who's really willing to hone in and make sure that they help you. That's why they tell you, even in therapy, you're going to meet people that are not compatible with you to help you, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, and things like that. Because when you got the right therapist or psychiatrist, they're going to sit there and go through all the things. They're not going to try to persuade you into exactly what emotions are you having. They're not going to sit there and cross that boundary to tell you you're feeling depressed. Maybe you're feeling angry. No, a real psychiatrist or psychologist that's really working with you, they're going to ask you, it's going to seem like a little bit persuasive, but they're going to ask you, well, are you feeling towards this? And when they know that you're not well versed with your feelings or emotions, you got a real therapist with you when they're sitting there. Okay, look, before I even want to get down to the rest of the traumas, let's work on these feelings so you can address it effectively. When you're feeling angry, upset, they're going to work with you on that. And when you're not prepared to do it amongst the group, they're going to do that one-on-one. Now, that alone, depending on how much time you've been doing that, it's going to take you a good year to 2 years before you get ready to get into the real stuff. Now, it's some people like, oh, be careful, you dealing with a schizophrenic. Have you worked around them? Have you been around them? Did you read the in-depths? Have you read articles on it? Have you read scholarly research on them? Have you looked into all the details or articles of different high psychiatrists from your state, from your city, from all statistics of nationality, origins, and cultures? And if you ain't did none of that, shut it up. Shut it up. You ain't had no type of experience in any of those levels. Who are you to sit there? If you ain't been a person of SA, be quiet. Military assault, hush. DV, if you ain't been through none of that, hush. Most of them be through family dysfunctions, gossip and secret, and they're comfortable with that. But that's not for me to judge them because of that. But those who really want to seek to get to the root of it so they can elevate, don't be sitting there calling it crazy when you know crazy when you see it. I'll be the first one to say, oh, crazy, but I ain't stupid. I ain't ignorant. I might have some problems. I might not be wrapped too tight, and I might have a heck of a dark humor of how I handle situations. But also, I know I trust myself confident enough because of what I went through and going through those trainings for 12 years. 12 years. I feel like I got that expertise to sit there and, hey, go get that help when you need it. Get it when you need it, if you see fit. But don't be scared to go seek help when you need it. I don't care what kind of lifestyle, get that help. Because some of these people, y'all just need some help. But some people are comfortable with what it is, and those people comfortable in that, they're going to be the ones that keep bringing you down. You can go all the way to the top, but just by you sitting there associated and listening to certain people, they're going to pull you right down. They're going to pull you right down. Most of them don't want to take accountability. I'll wait until, no, I'm going to tell you as I go along the way. Ain't nothing you gonna ask me directly for me to feel embarrassed or ashamed of. A lot of people be sitting there still being embarrassed and ashamed of what it is. Oh, you had yeast infection? I had it on in my hoo-ha and on my breast before. Let's talk about it. That's grown people talk. You've been out there and you caught STDs. I don't know who didn't. Especially if they out here in these streets. Be real about whatever it is. Don't be sitting there trying to call other people something that you're not aware of. Some of these people are like, somebody's name could be Carrera, or something like that. Be careful, man. Go get that help, but also don't be helping people just because of what you heard. Those are not trusted people that you sit there, you already had a pre-thought of somebody before you did it. Honor it. You're not trustworthy. However, when you're willing to honor the fact that you took the word of other people and you felt some type of way already before you took action to do something to someone, honor it. And then maybe whenever you get ready to redeem yourself, then you'll feel okay. But other than that, you're going to feel guilty all the way. Be mindful. This would be people like, he's sassy or he in his feelings, he's emotion. No, first of all, that's just a man that's sitting there trying to figure out how to do certain things with his emotions, and y'all quick to call him sassy. There's a difference. You know a man when he's sassy and when he's not. Because sometimes you miss calling and then you run up on a man that's sitting there, you call him he's sassy and he busts you in your lip. All right, then that's just what it is. You got to be careful. You got to be real careful. You got to know what exactly how you coming at it in right ways. Elaborate efficiently, effectively. But it'll be people that's ready for it, but they not ready for it because they need that audience. I ain't for the act up over here until such and such come. Act all the way up. It's like being pretend crazy. Like you're a pretend psycho. Like I did this to somebody, but like nah. You would already act on it, right? It's a lot of truth that's about to be revealed, but also it's like somebody ain't got proof to present to somebody for whatever it is that they said that they did. Also, somebody gonna find out somebody like cake cut or editing. Somebody could have used some type of editing. Somebody's name could be Eddie. Eddie, you under federal watch though. Whoever Mercedes is. It's like they could have been gaining money off of it, and it's like they could have helped somebody like, nah, don't go listen to what it is that they said because that ain't even what it is. And it's like, first of all, for whoever this person is, it's like they bit something off of the person, and it was just like whenever they had more to the back end or something like that from where they come from. Or it's like knowing other people that it's like, oh, I trust this person. And whatever it is that they did with this is like, that was like the wrong move. Because it's like, I worked hard on this and da-da-da-da. And it's like, I feel like somebody could be dealing with like car problems. But it also is like now where somebody is seeing the mix of it. Because this was like somebody saying a person was immature. Like, how are they immature and you went to go learn from this person? Or watch them in the background or whatever the case may be. That's weird though. But I mean, to each his own. Like, I mean, there's no judgment in this. But it's just like, well, I'm the one to do this, but it's like you snake this person. But something is about to go dry. Because it's like, yeah. Oh, it's trying to camouflage too, because it's like, yeah, because, oh, camouflage. Also, is this person like gang affiliated? It's like, oh, I know how to keep quiet from this or whatever, but I feel like this is like a person that will block people on the day that they gonna outwardly say certain things. Cause this is like a person who stole a contract to work with the cops or something like that. And they could be telling like they gang or whatever, like, nah, I wouldn't tell on y'all like nothing like that. And somebody could have got hit up. And it's like on the day that these people got hit up or wherever they got the information from, it was from this person. That's fucked up. And it's like wanting to go blame on another person. Oh, that ain't your twin flame. Something about some twin flame. I don't believe in the twin flames or soulmates, divine stuff or whatever. But whatever it is, somebody it was someone's actual twin flame or whatever the case may be, and they intentionally told them that it was somebody else. Somebody's name could be Nate or Natalie or Natalie or whatever the case may be. Somebody intentionally told somebody that they were the person's thing or whatever the case may be, or twin flame, whatever this weird nonsense is. But I feel like somebody that's like, nah, that's my twin flame. Because it's like you'll know it because it's like it's some type of thing. Like even as much as you want to hate somebody, it's like I want to hate you, you raggedy bit. I hate you. But it's like, why can't I leave you alone? I gotta think about it. Like, ooh, it's going to be something on a constant thing, but also you got to be real, like, careful with that too, because when it's that type of connection that you have with a person, the other person, whoever comes aware of it or fully is aware of it, they will know what it is that they're doing and come in and get things that's meant for you to have a blessing on a spiritual level, of course, but it does take effect in the physical, where they can come to you and then say that this person know they about to catch a charge, or they about to get in trouble, or they do for homelessness, and they come back to you and lay up with you. Now you sitting there, as soon as they come lay up with you and they leave you, now you're dealing with the homelessness. Now you're dealing with the depression and stuff like that, because you don't know what all they did before coming to you for you to carry their burden. And then, of course, with them being aware that they're meant to be with you, they can take that energy and go back and sleep with the person who they feel is like best fit for them, or the perfect person for them. And now that person is flourishing off for you. So you got to be real careful with that. And then when it's starting to the like end off on that person or wear off on the other person, now this person is looking at them like they're not attractive, they don't want them or whatever. But then if they into that stuff, now the emotions is going to be running high, and they got to need you and things like that, because you are the person that's actually allowing them to elevate. So you got to look at the factor of who you were and who you are in that person's life. Were you elevating at a point? And then at what point did certain things stop? Whenever y'all stopped dealing with each other, did it get rocky and hazy and things like that? And then after they leave you, everything they getting from you, they taking it back to whoever else it is. So of course they're gonna feel like they got a little bit of emotion or a little bit attention or whatever, but it's not gonna ever be what it is that they got from you. So whatever it is that they stopped from you, and you no longer dealing with that person, it's gonna start to fade out. So everything that's going on with everybody arguing, everybody fighting, secrets getting exposed, things getting caught in there and things like that. So you'll start noticing the difference than what it is of what other people are doing in that type of situation. Also, you will have to pay attention. Is this person constantly bringing up another person? You thinking about that person? Yeah, but like, if they are, that person know what it is, but somebody could be on the FDR. Who's in New York City? Who's in New York City? You raggedy bees. I miss being in New York City. But it's something like that. Somebody is like really dealing with something like that. Somebody could also be in Philly. Shout out to Philly. It's about to get real sticky, because it's like somebody feel like Bigfoot coming through this, okay? Somebody's like, oh, you bringing the floods. There's about to be a huge flood going on. There's about to be a flooded area. Somebody need to check the basement of their home, or somebody, like, a flood could be happening in somebody's place, state. Somebody's born in the metal year. Push the pedal to the metal. Somebody could work at like Goodyear, Michelin, or they could work at like a mechanic shop. Also, somebody owns like a botanica, or trying to open a botanica, or works at one. That could have been who somebody's name could be Krista, Christy, Chrissy, Cindy, Cynthia. Hey, somebody might want to be careful, because somebody ain't fit to check your inventory. There's a man that need to check his inventory. It's a 911. It's an emergency. 911 emergency. Somebody ain't rep too tight. Not a woman hopping out the bushes. Or this could be a transgender popping out the bushes. No, he ain't cheating on me. You going over here to this person? Somebody's birthday could be in September or November. my bad. Or somebody's birthday in March. Somebody be hopping out the bushes, or it just seems like somebody always where somebody at. Like somebody could have got somebody pregnant. It's like, oh, I wish I never got this one pregnant. Like somebody going through it. Also, somebody could be dealing with like, yeah, you might do certain type of things or whatever. It's like this could be a female that if you broke up with somebody, you got some kids, and then it's like if y'all are different race or whatever the case may be, the baby daddies sisters or they family be like, they into that stuff or whatever. And I know they over here did this to him. That's why he got this going on. Trick, if you don't shut up, that girl ain't did nothing to that man. That woman ain't did jack diddly squat to him. Okay, maybe the other baby mama did, but that one didn't. Especially if it's the baby mama that got money and she know how to take care of herself. Come on now. A woman that can take care of herself and handle her own stuff, ain't no woman that's taking care of herself and going out her way to sit there and mess up another man's life. I ain't ever seen it. Especially when you know you can handle everything on your own. Ain't no way you go, well, I mean, unless they dingy in the head and they desperate for some attention. However, I'm not feeling the energy of this. But somebody feel like, oh, you is not fit to diss me and dismiss me. Did somebody get a ratchet foot that just finally got their foot in the door and they felt like, he got some ends, he got some money. It's like the bitch looking retarded. Like, uncross your eyes. Somebody didn't cross their T's and dot their I's. Somebody over there, did you take a dive into the fish pond of fish that are no longer alive? Like you in there going in, somebody talking about they a mermaid. Baby, that is the sea maiden that looked like the dang ugly sea merchant that came out of the water that was on Puss in Boots. You remember he was like, he thought he saw a mermaid and it came out so pretty, and then when it came out, it was looking like somebody got one of them. Like, I woke up to this. It's like, dang the liquor. It was something in the liquor. What did you do? Also, somebody fit to find out like somebody was lying. Look at them girls at the dates do something. Somebody fit to be outside all summer. Have fun. Some of y'all that, if you just newfound got your freedom, have fun. The streets is calling. If you're a man, you just newly divorced, the streets is calling. But they shutting down a lot of events. I don't know why. Let's get the tea. Somebody, you may be struggling it's hard to stay positive, but you're doing it. That's great things. A love spell. Somebody, welcome to the low life. I mean, everybody is not meant to be nonchalant. Somebody could have dreads or something like that. Somebody could be meeting at a park. Yeah, at the dark. That's what somebody get for meeting at the park after dark. And somebody recorded it too. I had that happen to me. That wasn't my best work. That was so disrespectful. A little bit embarrassing, but you get over it. There's no honor amongst thieves. Moral compass. Remember they try to sit there and take a video of it. Like, I am a real man. Like, bro, I'm on my cycle and you still trying to penetrate here. You are so disrespectful. I've been there before. I was like, I'm on my cycle. Like, no. And I ain't making no better. I ain't stop them. Somebody's like, you have zero chill. And so what? Things happen in life. Plus, payback. I'll give it back. Recorded it and everything. It's like, I'm going to make her look like she's a liar. Must be a devil in disguise then. A licensed therapist. Somebody could have had a licensed therapist that wanted to just like manipulate some type of forms about how you were feeling emotionally. This would be a therapist that like to deal with their clients via the moon cycle. There are therapists, like, if you're not well versed in therapy, go look into certain therapeutic actions and stuff like that. And you will realize certain therapists deal with particular clients based on the moon cycle. And those that do that, it gets really tricky because they can get over on you on certain things. We got a white male that traveled to Louisiana to do some spiritual work. Somebody could be considered an underground superstar. Superstar. That movie popped in my head. My bad. Somebody said, let me hop on the train by 8. Or somebody got to be there between 7 and 11. Or somebody could be meeting up at a gas station. Like, pick me up over here. Oh, Somebody could be like literally looking for answers. Yo, somebody got a lurker to a point like sounds like a truest, a bold-faced lie, manipulation, and deception. Now, in this type of event of whoever this person is, I could see why somebody could be like literally looking for a way to like maneuver because it's like somebody is not able to shake a person. I don't know who this is. Okay, I mean, I would say call 911, but this is like a person that you're gonna be dialing 119 type vibes. Careful, but it's like in order to like, I'm getting like somebody trying to escape. Is somebody dealing with a DV type of situation? Ooh, yeah, I wish I could love. If it's somebody is escaping due to DV, like, oh my goodness, I just wish I could love on you. Somebody could have sent somebody money or needing help with some money. Getting like somebody's phone could be off and they got to use something in a particular way. It's like, if I use this line to get through whatever it is, because this somebody had a trust fund. Somebody like, I'm not corrupted no more. I changed it to my ways. Somebody could consider you or whoever is watching unbiased. Somebody is dealing with an undercover. Some blackmail is going on. A living situation. Someone could have a curly hair wig or curly hair extensions. Got live path 6. Somebody could be from Illinois or Georgia. They could be like a prideful Taurus. Somebody's name could be Teresa, and Teresa. Somebody could have had some steak because they want to go to the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West, 2001, 2013, 1977. Somebody could have did something around June 15th to July 14th. Somebody could be saying like somebody was not going to escape for them because they was going to get pregnant again. But the thing of it is, I don't know, does this person like sell themselves just to get by or something? I get like a memory. Someone, you are a very genuine person. You're a once in a lifetime type of individual. Somebody could be dealing with a hacker. The female, she could be considered biracial. So that somebody could be like light skin or something. Like if you look at them, you wouldn't know their origin. But it's like biracial, illegal activity with a courthouse, a judge, and a lawyer. I'm telling you, somebody told August. We got August and November. Those two people are the ones that are the cause of a situation. Someone got a very big upcoming event. Also, someone's cousin, an eldest daughter of an aunt or a mother figure or something like that. They could have did something yesterday. I'm getting like somebody's like, look, leave me alone, leave me out of this. I don't care about none of this. Somebody could be really just trying to process everything. Like, I get whoever this is because it's like somebody could be stressed out because they could be waiting for test results to come in. Or somebody could be upset because it's like they didn't use protection again or something like that. But it's like literally giving like somebody want to wait for results. Somebody could also like telling a female could be telling a man that your life is theirs. That's crazy. They help this person with a green card. Somebody could be Honduran or Salvadorian. Some of them want to believe so bad that somebody is not on point about something. However, somebody, if y'all waiting for an STD thing or whatever, you have something, but meds would clear it up. Somebody could have just got saved by the grace of God. The grace of God. You was born in December and you dealt with somebody that was born in March, February, January, November's or December's or August. You do have something, but the meds will clear it up. Okay? Somebody, you got something, but it'll clear it up, all right? Or, you know, if somebody you end up, it's kind of messed up. I hate giving the message, but hey, it's here. Somebody you go out there and do that wild thing, you might end up catching something, but you're gonna catch something with a meds is gonna clear it up. It ain't gonna be that HIV and things like that, but I'm getting somebody, just make sure, let it be a one-time thing and go on about your business. Somebody said, do not read from them, or somebody's, whoever's birthday is October or November, do not read from them. May or June, somebody could be due in May or June. And they could have read for somebody and lied to them. So somebody got pregnant by somebody like, you gonna stay over here, like, ignorant. Somebody diagnosed, whoever could be due in May or June, they are diagnosed with a mental health condition. Like a 911 type of condition. We got Texas. Somebody could have went to Texas Roadhouse. Or Logan's. They could be part of a car club, motorcycle club, or somebody could have met them at a club or while out at a little thing. Somebody could have parrots or birds, or somebody could be saying this person is a bird, or said somebody was a bird. Why would you say that about a person who's single, free, happy? Somebody is very beautiful. It's scary, sexy, and kind of cool. Somebody's very beautiful. Hi to the beautiful person. Hi, handsome. Let's see. Distraction. Somebody could be playing games and wasting your time. If you're going to waste your time, then waste your time on me. I mean, don't waste your time with me, heifers. I mean, humans. A sheriff deputy. A sheriff deputy about to find out they got somebody pregnant. And you kind of like hurt their heart. So there's a sheriff deputy that got somebody pregnant. Somebody's name could be Whitney, Winnie, okay? This person, the sheriff deputy, whoever you got pregnant, they'll give birth at Winnie Palmer or like at a woman's children place. And if you're a deputy, hopefully you're not married, because if you are married and you dealt with somebody around August 9th, February 11th, or whatever the case may be, and they from New Jersey, California, Newark or Westview or something like that, or Garland, and they was born between 1992 and 2007. Yeah. Yep. Time for me to tap out of that. That ain't my business. But hey, sheriff, you got somebody pretty. Sheriff. Ooh. Somebody said, can I get it for the one time? If they gonna lock me up, because I don't want it to be a lifetime. Somebody say, I'll take a plea deal, but before you go lock me go. Like, before you let me go. Can I get it though? Somebody's definitely in their ego. Something healing. Twin girls. Somebody could be a twin. Speak up now or forever hold your peace. Because somebody could be sitting there saying they want to stress somebody out, or they could be wanting to stress somebody to forget. Liar, all they do is lie. So somebody got a liar that want to speak up now because somebody's about to stop somebody hot girl seasons. Damn, that came out shorter. You got to think before you speak, but God darn. I feel bad for whoever it is. If you a woman watching me and you ain't got nothing in the oven, hey, chick, I mean, I don't know if you're going to get some Plan B. I mean, the Planned Parenthood clinic is always offering some type of services on Wednesdays outside of Georgia, because Georgia be trying to you know, get you if you try to do it before 6 weeks and things like that. You know, Georgia will lock you up. You know, you can go anywhere else but Georgia. But I mean, the Planned Parenthood got a chop shop that you can go over there, and it's on Wednesday. Make sure you be there about 6:45 sharp. I shouldn't be condoning that. Pro life, the choice is yours. But hey, to each his own. I mean, unless you Catholic, unless you Catholic. Somebody was like, "Oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, you'll be all right." Somebody's like, "You're putting my business out here." Somebody could end up having like a little girl like this, like, "I lost my All right, heifer, get over it. All right, no, that's mean. That's mean. Because people was telling me to get over it once upon a time. Somebody's like, "I want to come over here. I want to come over here. It's pretty cool over here." Then, like, do you ever take anything serious? Sometimes. Okay, no. But it's pretty good. Someone, you have very strong, healthy love. Who are you? You seem like a good person. Somebody, negative chords now are cut and done. Finito, okay? Somebody, you don't have to worry about a thing, okay? I'm going to play you some Stevie Wonder. Do you need the Stevie Wonder version or the John Legend? Don't you worry about a thing, pretty mama or pretty daddy. Don't you worry about a thing. Life could be a drag. And sometimes you want to tell it to, sure, don't tell them all that. But hey, afraid of what you may say, okay? Somebody could be afraid of what you may say. Do you got a slick mouth? Maybe you do. If you're watching me, most likely you got a very slick ass mouth. Most likely. Most definitely. I wouldn't put it past you. Rather if you trying to be like, I be tactful with the things I say. Sometimes when you off duty and you ain't on the job and you ain't got to clock in and they catch you on that right day and your nerves is not acting right on that day, sometimes your mouth don't be right. And you know it. I refuse to vibe like I'm on your vibration. Trick. You heard what I said. You're not wrapped tight. You be okay. An Arabic hacker that's friends and family of some affiliates that's sitting here saying like, what? We did all of this for what? Somebody drives a van or an SUV and that person that could have been trying to do something, flag. Somebody could be telling a person that somebody is a red flag. Don't listen to all of that and don't do this. Somebody, it could be a dad, a father figure. Father figures mean those are people that are actively in their children's life, okay? Not someone because they penetrated and they procreated a thing and then a person had a kid and it's like the Wayne style. I'm here to pick up my son. Pick him up and put him back in the bed. He's a good daddy. Not those, okay? Somebody's like, you're so petty. You'll be okay. You're still watching, so apparently not petty enough. Keep focused on what you're doing and don't you stop. They can't handle this. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Someone is a real life angel. You changed someone's life drastically or recently or something like that. It had to be drastic. That's not fair. Whatever. Somebody had an affair because it's literally a sheriff out here. And sheriff, you went for gold. You're going to have a little girl. You must have been real sensitive. It's a lesson you need to know. If you're a man, you end up having a little girl, it's something you need to learn about yourself. When you have your son, you have reached the level of manhood that you're supposed to. But anytime as a man, you end up having more girls than boys, is certain parts of yourself that you're not recognizing. And then the moment that you recognize it, that's when you're going to be shooting out nothing but boys. Nothing but boys. I want a football team. Okay, sir, I need you to get into your manhood then. Okay? We got a Hispanic male that stole some evidence. We got an Indian male that did this. Oh, not somebody from India. Somebody from India. They said you a toxic baby daddy. Somebody from India is a toxic baby Diddy. Okay, not a Diddy. I'm not gonna say it. A lawyer had part or knowledge of this scam and theft with money with somebody baby daddy, because whoever was the Indian person who helped somebody cover up some evidence. Somebody's like, you should come with a cautionary sign. I agree. I agree. If I disagreed, nah, I wouldn't give y'all that kind of permission. Never mind. My mouth a little bit too reckless. And that would have been somebody like, so that mean no, it doesn't. Somebody could be seeing a lot of moths. A male doctor provider watching and stalking for something that they did on the 2nd, the 5th, and the 13th. Also, some type of conversation they're supposed to have on the 26th, or they meeting up with somebody on the 26th. She's a runner. She's a track star. Somebody's a wannabe trap queen or king. Somebody could be friend zoning. Somebody is curious if you get around, I get around. Me against the world. It's just me against the world, baby. All right, so whoever this friend zone who wants you bad that gets around is a white man that stole some evidence. Y'all could be meeting up at the gym or outside or do something outside from the gym. Or somebody's name could be Jim, Jimmy, Timothy, Timmy. Damn, Timmy. It's always a Timmy doing something. Timmy Turner. Man, he wish. Don't be doing Caliban type of stuff. Somebody could have a bob or a short blunt cut, a female. Somebody's birthday could be like July, January, April, or May, or November. Somebody could be, or December. They could be wearing a short bob or a short blunt cut. All who spoke or took calls, visit products, messages with the family, with somebody's family, are now being watched by the FBI. So I'm getting like retracing certain calls where somebody could be tracking back to a group of people who could have dealt with some folks. I'm getting records that's going as far back to 2014. Others of you to 2021. And if these folks, I don't know what your situation is, if you dealt with someone's family and they've been under investigation. Somebody didn't know these folks was under investigation around 2009. And then again in 2014, but in 2021, something alerted them in the system. This family that was under the FBI watch, anybody that has spoke, took calls, visited, took products or business messages with this family are on the FBI list. They could be fake smiling with some of y'all and setting y'all up, especially if y'all met up at a car lot, stolen money, and they getting the money traced. Someone's name could be Trent, Tracy, Terrence, Tony, Taryn, Tiani, Tony, or something like that. This person, they fake smiling, setting you up. The money that they could have gave you is getting traced, especially if you met up at a car lot or in a parking lot. Somebody could have wore like a blue, teal, white, or red that day, or like a cream or beige on the day that, whatever day, if you met with this person or these people or somebody's family on that day, especially if it was between the 11th and the 14th of any given day. For others of you, the 1st to the 26th, that day, especially if the month of October. If you know something, anything dealing with the month of October, you was born in the month of October, that was real prevalent. You are at this moment, the higher ups are talking about it, or people around your city or your area is talking about this. Somebody is not telling a person that they had got questioned or something. Like somebody is not telling, or they might have been told not to say something. An official, dang, something is about to start going public. Somebody that was hiding in a fake profile. So somebody could have not, like, if you got social media or whatever, somebody niece or nephew, they could be telling to. Someone could be super impressed by what is being known or being put out. Somebody got skills, knowledge, or talent. Somebody could have been doing actual voodoo work or had witnessed seeing this. So when somebody, so is somebody having to be a witness to them witnessing other people practicing voodoo? Because it's literally saying like, well, we know that you practice this and these people are coming in. So either you freely tell us or we're going to keep something on this, or like it's something about they have evidence or somebody. So it's either you going to tell us or you going to tell us. Oh, dang. It's like either they going to tell it or they going to tell it. Somebody could be making an effort to change for themselves and others for real. That's beautiful. Congratulations to whoever it is that you're making the choice and decision to, make your change. There's a lot going on in here, but catch where you are, wherever you need to be in whatever this is. I don't care, but catch where you are. But to whoever it is that's making the change, that's beautiful for you. To the person who's doing the actual voodoo work, that sucks. Because they forcing your hand, like either you're gonna tell us or tell us. I know that's a little tough. Somebody someone, or if you work or something like that, they will be super impressed by your skills, your knowledge, or your talent, or you have someone who's like paying attention and they're very impressed by what it is that you do. A group of people are learning the hard way and want to apologize. Okay, somebody could be meeting up at Rockaway. Somebody could took a risk. Some of you, it could be a high school teacher, some with, or somebody that is equivalent to a high school teacher that took a risk in a situation. This person could also find out they are part of a third party. Somebody could lost weight and starting to gain weight. Somebody is dealing with stress. Something is going to happen over the next 14 to 21 days. Somebody need to go check their dividend stocks, because it's something about one of the stocks that somebody could be consistently getting money from. Go check, make sure you check the IPOs. Whenever you're doing dividend stocks, especially when you want longevity, and the way with certain things changing in the economy and the law do affect the IPOs and your dividends. So be sure that you do the appropriate research on it, because for somebody, I don't know if you're getting like 13 passive incomes through these. With one of them, some of them are going to take a hit because something of a change of an IPO, either it can go public or they're going back private. And if something goes back private, that will pull away from what it is that you're receiving in your IPOs, okay? This is like being friends with a person with a hotel franchise and you already have the insight about how the hotel itself operates, so you can still get the incentive by holding the stock or the share in there. But it's like something about a dividend stock or a hold that's about to occur soon. If it hasn't happened now, it may happen at the end of this year, so around December, and you don't want that to take an effect. Also, somebody may have not filed the taxes about their stock or day trading thing, and somebody's behind like 12 to like $14,000 in the hole with their taxes. So somebody could end up taking the taxes off of somebody's stuff due to the fact that they didn't like report their stocks in your taxes. They will get you for that. So be mindful. No rest for the wicked. Do the right thing. Someone's about to receive real quick bad karma on Friday. Okay. The 6th day, a Libra, a Taurus. Libra is more like someone in an authority position. Someone could work in banking as well. Somebody might end up receiving really blind justice. Somebody could work in the beauty industry. Somebody could also run like an adult shop, an adult XCX shop, whips and chains, and do a little thing strange. Mind your business, Venus Day. So that could be on Thursday. Okay? Be mindful. Ooh. Does somebody have like a strict religious type of father or something like that? Yes. They could have snitched on somebody, on their own child. Like, sir, I hope you ain't snitching on like your kids and their business because you ain't getting the draws at home, sir. That's kind of messed up. Like, just because you ain't getting the draws, you ain't gotta go mess their business up. That is mean. That is rude. Somebody is like, what? That can happen. Some people be playing like they really support you and they'll be jealous and envious of you because you getting the draws. Somebody could have, somebody's father is jealous of them because the type of females you bring home. It is, if you are if you are into the opposite gender, your father hates on you. For somebody, I ain't gonna hold you. If even if you are a man, your father, even if you deal with the same gender and you may not disclose it, and they found out what type of like dudes you get, your father hate the fact because he can't mess with them type of dudes. Like they're not attracted to him. And not to mention if this your father deal with the same gender, those like if it's transgenders or something like that, they make him pay double. Oh man, like this person is mad, bruh. Like, sir, you got to get it out your chest. This would be a person like if somebody got a father like this would be a father that try to mess with your baby mama or your girl or something like that. It be really be happening. It says, yes, somebody could be in disbelief, like nobody would do that. If you are a person that still live in disbelief, like ain't nobody gonna do nobody like that just because you had it rough in your life. All right, you can cry later, but when you cry later, don't nobody want to hear it, okay? Because it's not like you ain't hear about it. But I feel like somebody is like, if you're aware of this, I feel like other people could pick up on it, but it's just like, it ain't our problem. Who cares? Final closing, closed chapter, the court has been cut permanently, right? But it's like, it's certain things like that. Somebody do have that going on because I'm getting like a family secret that could have been hidden for a long time. Somebody about to find that out, and it was like that is the real reason why there could have been hostility within the family or with another parental figure. For somebody like the parental figure that you could have thought was your father, and the reason why they was moving like that is because they're the godfather, your actual father. That person envied that person, type of thing. But you know, to each is their own. Someone has a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or a doctorate. Someone has some sort of old dry snake tattoo on their body. Stop feeling guilty for taking the time for you to like really, come to a resolution of, the proper thing that you needed. Someone's stocks could be going down or going up for some. A police department or a sheriff department in the summer. Someone speaks bad about you and you have no clue of who they are. So during the summer, somebody was speaking bad about you from a police department or a sheriff department. They could have been like part of some type of friend group or some type of group, and they was talking bad about a person. They don't even know it. This person needs to get a life and mind their own business. This is why somebody's business keep coming out. This is like going to tarot readings and things like that, and then they go report it because their business is coming out. But it's like you keep going to look for other people's business. This is why somebody's like, this is the karma for somebody. Like the truth is going to come out about them. It's like, be careful. Don't tell no lie about somebody else when they could tell 100 truth about you. And the way you know it's the truth is the way the person will react. And the reaction is, I'm going to report you. I'm going to oppress you. I'm going to talk bad about you. Like, that's a tall tale. Whoever this person is, they need to get a life and mind their own business. It's time for them to go to the clinic. This person could be dealing with DV, or they could have recently did a case, a white female named a white female name. Police officer, domestic violence survivor, and dealing with it secretly. Okay, they could have helped somebody that was juicy plus size, or they could be like ostracizing or talking about somebody else's weight and size, and they're dealing with DV at home secretly. They could have also been stealing money, stolen money, credit cards. Somebody's getting mental clarity. Somebody could be fit, shapely. Somebody could always be like saying someone's speech is slurred and all this other stuff. This is also, someone could always like to say somebody is absurd. That's absurd. Or like speech impediments and things like that. Like somebody just like to pinpoint at other things that's very irrelevant, and they're already caught up at certain points in time. This is also a person that could promote on the side, like trying to show weight loss, like I was big like this once upon a time and now here I am type things, like trying to promote fitness or health or something like that. Truth. That's the truth. Facts. Accurate. This could be ongoing at this time. They could have did something in February, part of some cyberbullying crimes around February. Someone could be trying to pick at someone's new look or style, like let them sit with it, let it go. These are people showing out. They like what you do for them, nothing more, let it go. It's like, I like what you do, but it's just like, it's not doing it for me type thing. This person is about to be divorced or getting divorced. They could be military affiliated or a vet family. Their grandpa or grandma could have been in the military from Montana. Okay, they could have dealt with somebody that was here on a visa, or pretend like they support like the immigration type of cause things, but to each his own. A light-skinned female that worked for OBGYN, they don't want to participate anymore. They're trying to find an action plan about getting money. So it's like somebody told them, I need the $100,000 in cash, or like to trade or barter this out. A black man that was hacking, paid by somebody's family and friends and affiliates in this OBGYN, but they told them to pay them in cash. So it's like getting the cash and then they go in increments and going to like pay, it's like paying in increments and then taking it like, oh, I'll put 10,000 here. And then it's like another 10 or 15,000. It's like opening up a bank account and then put the other 10,000 in the savings account and then going to another bank. It's like this person could have up to maybe like 2 to 3 different banks, and then they putting the money in there, spreading it out. Somebody's going to have to now cut off all the so-called blood relatives because of what this hacker could have did or sought out or found out about somebody, because it's like, oh, heck no, y'all had all this going on. I feel like a hacker could have like went and looked into something. I wouldn't say this was by accident. It's just like, what? So it's like a black hacker. Somebody could have got somebody from India as well. Someone is impeding on or in your energy or interruptions. So somebody could be paying somebody that works for a hotel or like informant. They could have a police scanner. They could have did this favor for these people since like November 15th. Someone is amongst a lot of healers. However, you are the healer for the healers. So meant for you to help these people, but they don't. If you can't help nobody who don't want to be helped, they gotta want it. These hoes ain't loyal. Somebody at a truck stop. So this could be a hotel or people doing the hacking that's near a truck stop. Oh, my nose is in. December 15th. Somebody could be asking, somebody's name could be Kitty, Kirby, Kipler, Kipster. Someone will want to like stop. Somebody's name could be Wanda or Wandy, Wendell. Whoever's Wandy or Wendy, whatever this Wally, whatever W name is, with this truck stop situation, somebody could have like lied and said somebody was a sociopath, or somebody could be a sociopath. Somebody that works on a military base that was using city county funds. This is also somebody who was making fun of somebody in a group chat, gossip. Somebody need to sit back and observe a situation. Somebody's name is definitely Whitney. Heartbreak Hotel. Somebody really thought they had somebody a heartbreak. They're just heartbroken about leaving that person. A hotel type of fraud, scam, whatever. It's coming to the surface. Because everybody is surfing in the USA. CPS and DCF. You spoke the truth and it scared them. They couldn't look you in your eyes. Somebody, y'all might be end up talking to somebody and it's about to scoop. Somebody could be born September 15th. It's going to spook them. Life path 22, or they could be like a 22 level masonry, or they folks or something like that. Starting today. Somebody going to be very startled. I'm getting startled by the things you say. Someone could say that you're very unfazed, or someone around them or whoever they watch or dealing with is unfazed. You're being considered or called cold-hearted. Cold-blooded. Anyways, illegal activity in your state or current location, your community, neighborhood. Somebody is police. Okay? August 15th. Politician, a program director trying to hide behind whatever it is, cheating, cheater. So somebody program director is a racist or dealing with racism. One of these people could have 2 girls and a boy. Okay, so this program director told on the white man that works at the airlines, the stewardess, and the rental company. But this is also some illegal activity going on in the community. Oh, okay. So let me tap out because I don't want to give y'all, y'all go figure it out. Go to y'all trusty dusties. But all the rest of it, y'all be beautiful. I'm off this. But everything that was said, true facts. Okay? Accurate. I'm going to be out of this. But July 15th is resurfacing from 2024 and 2025 in currently. Adios.